I'm going to show you how to make Pintucks with the special foot that comes with your machine on a Bernina. This is one of the many feet. It's the 30 foot. And you can see here it's got these grooves underneath. And you use a twin needle. What we're going to do is go ahead and put in the twin needle and put on the foot. Now we need to thread the two needles. I've got two threads on the upper part of my machine. What you want to do is you want to take one thread and go through one side of your tension disc like that. And then take the other thread and go on the other side of your tension disc. Then just thread them as normal, up and down and through. Your little automatic needle threader does not work because it doesn't realize that you've got two needles to thread. So you need to thread them by hand. Oops. Okay, my needles are threaded, and you won't believe how easy it is to make Pintucks when you've got the right foot and the right needle. So all we need to do is lower our presser foot, hold your threads, and sew. And here's our first Pintuck. See it here? Isn't that lovely? It's beautiful. And here's what it looks like on the back. So the bobbin thread is pulling those two threads to cause that little tuck. Now you can either mark your lines if you'd like with a removable marking pen, pencil, or a lot of times I'll just mark where I want to start and then go ahead and just use the presser foot width to be able to make the next Pintuck. And it makes it a really nice width across from each other. We'll do a couple of these real quick. And you can just turn it and go the next way. You can see it's super easy just to add a nice set of rows of Pintucks. They can be used for heirloom sewing and garments and home deck. We could just keep on going, but I think you get the hang of it here. That's how to do that. Let me show you one other thing I just love to be able to do with this foot and the double needle. And it's curvy Pintucks. So you start the same way and then just start adjusting your fabric. You just want to make really gentle curves. If you make real sharp curves, you might end up pleating the fabric. But this makes an interesting little detail on garments. And we'll do another one here really quick. Okay, we'll make another one now. We'll hold our threads. And we can follow the same line or do a little bit of a different curve here. Okay, trim our threads, and we'll do one more. And you can use contrasting thread like I have here to make it really something special, or you can use matching thread, which would then just give you the texture without also the other visual interest. So here you can see, here's 3 curvy Pintucks. If you don't have a special foot to be able to do the Pintucks on your sewing machine, almost all of sewing machines come with an edge foot like this that has the little thing to sew along the edge. Sometimes it's called a top stitch foot. So we can go ahead and use it also. What we want to do is you want to move your needle to the left and go ahead and move it 4 positions over. And then what you do is you take your fabric and you can either mark it with a line or just go ahead and fold it. You can press it if you'd like. This is just a sample to show you how. Say this is where I want to be able to make my Pintuck. Just line it up right with that folded edge. Hold your threads and just sew. we've got a pintuck. So you can see here how it has tucked up there. What's fun with this kind of method, which you can do with the others also, is you can go ahead and do them at different angles. Let's say I want to go like this, at this angle. Just fold it, and so. And we'll do one more because we did 3 rows with the other ones also. Let's go this way this time. Great. Okay, so I've shown you a couple different ways. So this way is just folding your fabric and being able to make the pintucks. Here's the fun curvy pintucks that we made. And then here's just straight line pintucks using the presser foot to be able to keep the distance from each other.